I'm pretty sure you clicked on the video for the title. And so yeah, this is the story of how I outsmarted my narcissistic friend. And this is all happening via text message. And for context, me and this guy have been friends for like since middle school, so we go back a few years. It's just interesting. It's just really interesting. And so this all happens because he sends me a text message. He's like, "What do you want for Christmas?" It was like so random, and he just kept saying like, "Tell me, like, what do you want for Christmas?" And so I was taken aback, so like my mind went blank. I was like, I don't know what to say. I was just like, socks, hat, I don't know, something like that, like a stuffed animal, like I don't know, something. And he was like, "You think I'm gonna go small? Haha, you're funny. Like, no, like, you can get whatever you want that's of $80. And I was like, what? He's like, "Yeah, I'm spending like $80 on people who are in my contacts." First of all, I've never thought this would ever happen to me. I would be like, you know what? I wish someone would want to spend their money on me. I wish, you know what, like someone would just be like randomly like, "You know what? Do you want $80? Like, yeah, please." And like, it was surprising. It was really surprising. He was like, "Yeah, so I'm just like those in my contacts, like they can get whatever they want. That's like a price of $80. Pretty sure he has like 6 people in his contacts, because he's either like, "I like you and like I want to be your and we're friends," or "I don't like you and I just tolerate you." And I'm like, all right, cool. Like, that's just kind of how he works. I don't know, it's weird. And so he was like, "Yeah, so like you can have whatever you want that's of like $80. And he was saying like, yeah, like one friend like already got something, but I kind of messed with them, making them feel so guilty. And it's funny." I was like, "No, that's funny. Like, that's mean. That's like really freaking mean." I even told him, I was like, "That's mean." And he was like, "Oh, and another friend, like they didn't want anything, so they just wanted to hang out." I was like, "Yeah, you know what, sure. Knowing how they're simple, I'm simple. We're not gonna do shit." I was like, "All right, cool. You're just gonna spend like your day doing nothing." That was great. So he was just telling me that, and I was like thinking about it. I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe. Wait, does that mean I can get one thing or more than one? And I was thinking this, so I asked him. I was like, does that apply to like one item or more? And he was like, yes. Do you see how I answered that so vaguely? Ha ha ha. I was like, okay, no, answer my question. And he was like, oh, okay, fine. I was like, does that mean I can get like one thing as a gift or like more than one? Meaning like I can get like 5 things or so. And as I was thinking this before, is like telling him like, hey, does that mean like I can get more than one thing? He was like, look, if you don't want something that's of $80, I can give you something that's like of 50, like the lowest. So you have a price range from $80 to $50. So, and I started telling him, I was like, look, that means that I can get more than one gift that is like of a small price, but still within the price range of 50 and 80, meaning you're still spending the amount that you were planning on spending, but I get more than one thing. And he holds himself to such a high title that he will keep his word. Like, he will not go back on his word unless there was like something, and he'll state it from the beginning. But yeah, so I managed to finesse more than one gift out of him, and I am pretty sure he didn't like this, because he didn't respond for like a few seconds or like 2 minutes, and then he was like, smart ass. I started laughing. I was like, okay, well, you're still doing what you were planning on doing, but I outsmarted you in getting more like than you expected I'd want. And so he didn't like that, so he started to offer, or you can have the $80. Buy whatever you want, and keep the rest of the money. I was like, I'm listening. And he was like, no, yeah, so I can give you the $80, spend what you want on like the mini gifts that you wanted, and keep whatever's left of the money. And I was thinking about, I was like, actually, that's good, because even if he were to spend the amount he was planning to on like the more than one gift I wanted, he still would have kept whatever left. So he was like, yeah, just take the money, get what you want, and that's my Christmas gift to you, and you get whatever you want. I was like, okay. Like, I still outsmarted you, so you had to go to like a plan B. But yeah, that's how I outsmarted my narcissistic friend. And disclaimer, please do not do this to anyone. Don't do this to anyone. And don't trick them into doing it either. Please don't. Like he did this on his own, and like, I know how he is, he knows how I am. So I'm pretty sure he knew that this conversation was gonna end like very interesting and differently. But I don't think he expected me to kind of like think like completely outside the box and being like, you know what, I'm gonna go according to your rules, but I'm gonna bend them a little. So please don't do that. Unless like something like this happens to you, or you're presented where the person's offering and they're like, no, I want to do this, but you're not gonna pay me back or anything, like take it, then that's your choice if you want to or not. But like I said, like my friend, he's kind of like narcissistic in a way. He's an interesting character, and I even told him, I was just like, you know what, you're interesting. Like, for to do this like out of random. And he's like, I'm just a really like good friend, like I'm good. I was like, yeah, you are, like, you're a good friend, like, you're a good person. And he was like, no, I'm kidding, it's just trauma. I was like, yeah, you know what, you're right, it's trauma. Go with whatever flows your boat. But yeah, I outsmarted my narcissistic friend, and I still ended up winning at the end, because I still get what I want. And, well, he doesn't go back on his word. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And until next time.